Hello students, I hope you are all in fine and in good health. Now in my previous audio presentation, I discussed about comprehension. In this audio presentation also, I will continue with some more important guidelines. In my previous audio presentation also, I discussed few guidelines. Here also I will discuss some more important guidelines. So I have given some important guidelines too, because previous one was part 1, this is part 2. So here I selected 7 golden points that will help you more confidently to solve those unseen comprehension passages. So let me go through the points, and side by side let me help you to understand it better, so that it will be easier for you while you will do comprehension unseen. It will boost up your confidence, dear students. So let me come to the very first point. Rely means depend. The meaning of rely is depend. Rely on the information given in the passage instead of relying on outside information of a particular topic. I already told you before that though you know many things about a particular passage being given, but you can't incorporate outside ideas. You have to strictly follow the informations highlighted in the passage. You can't actually borrow ideas, though you might have knowledge regarding that passage, but the common sense is that you have to apply tactfully the ideas given in the passage. You can't incorporate anything, though no matter it might be correct. Definitely it might be correct, but you can't incorporate anything from outside. You have to rely strongly and strictly, dear students. Strongly and strictly you have to rely on a particular topic, and obviously the information given in the passage. You can't incorporate or borrow ideas, though you might be correct, but you can't. You have to rely on the informations strictly and strongly given in the passage. Now, dear students, I am moving on to the second point. You should analyze each passage carefully before answering the accompanying questions. Each paragraph of the passage, you read, analyze it before you answer, because if the concept is not clear, if you fail to analyze the main concept of the passage, then you will be wrong. So you have to analyze it properly. You have to sharpen your concept, your ideas related with the passage, what the passage is all about. If you gain the concept of the main idea of the passage, if you can analyze it on your own properly, definitely then only you try to answer the questions. Otherwise you might be wrong, you might lose marks. So first and foremost, read the passage, analyze it according to your own rational ability. And obviously another important thing is that you have to understand the theme of the passage. If it is clear, then confidently you can move on for the solving part of the passage. Now I am moving on to point number 3. Always look for clues, hints, clues. These things you have to look out in a passage, because that will help you to understand the passage. Always look out for clues. Obviously in the passage there will be a lot of clues. You have to track those clues. Obviously that will help you to understand. Not only it will help you to understand the passage better, but also it will help you to write down the answers, or to give a tick mark if it is multiple choice questions, much more better. So it will boost up your confidence. So most importantly, always look for the right clues. It will help you to understand the passage better. It will help you to solve the passage better. That is the most important thing. Whether you are writing question answers, whether you are solving MCQs, it will help you to solve the passage better. So search for clues, track down the clues, assemble those ideas and clues in your mind. Definitely you can score good marks. I am moving on to point number 4 now. Try to separate the main idea from the supporting ideas. Yes, in a passage always try to separate or segregate the main ideas from the supporting ideas. But that is the reason I told you, you have to have a good analytical mind. Rationally you have to appreciate and understand a passage. Then only you can frame up in your mind that these are the main ideas, These are the supporting ideas. So I have to separate the main ideas from the supporting ideas. For that reason, you have to understand it that yes, these are the main ideas, these are the supporting ideas. So for that reason, you have to have an analytical mind. You have to sharpen your reasoning power. Then only you can understand in a passage which are the main ideas and which are the supporting ideas. I'm moving on to the next point, dear students. Read each question very carefully and be certain. Be certain means, dear students, be specific, that you understand exactly what is being asked. Yes, you have to be very careful and you have to be very specific that you understand exactly what is being asked. So for MCQ solving also, if you try to solve the answers from the passage, you have to be very, very specific. Whether you are solving MCQ or whether you are solving question answers based on the passage, you have to be very, very specific. Point number 6, second last point. Always read all the answer choices before selecting the best answer. Remember, in MCQ, always go through all the options before you select the right answer or before you select the best answer. Always read or always go through the correct answer choices. All the MCQs, no matter you know the answer, still you go through once and then you give the tick mark or you circle it up. That means go through all the MCQ answer choices before you select the main answer. Though you know the main answer, but still it is advisable that you go through all the options, then you circle it up or then you give a tick mark. That is as far as the instruction will be given to you. Now I am moving on to the last point. Very, very important. Have faith, have confidence in yourself and have faith in your understanding of the unseen passage. Very important. You have to have confidence in yourself. If you don't have confidence, then you can't solve it. You have to have faith. Faith will generate confidence in you. So dear students, have faith in yourself and most importantly, have faith in your understanding of the unseen passage. Yes, you should have confidence. Yes, I have understood the passage. Now I can solve it. Now understanding depends on faith. If you have faith, automatically that understanding will come to you. And then only you will correctly solve the passage. So very important this point is, have faith in yourself and have faith in your understanding of the passage because one is interrelated to the other. So obviously your faith in yourself and your faith in your understanding of the passage, that will help you to solve the answers of an unseen passage because faith will ultimately boost up your confidence. That is what I am trying to say, dear students. So these are the 7 points that is related with comprehension guidelines 2. Guidelines 1 I had already discussed in one of my audio presentation. I hope you will listen to this audio presentation also with a lot more attention. And if there is any problem, if there is any doubt in your mind, don't hesitate. Let me know. I will try to my best of my abilities to solve all those problems. And it is advisable, dear students, please listen very, very cautiously and carefully this audio presentation. It will help you in sharpening of your ideas. These guidelines will help you in order to solve the comprehension passage in the examination time, in midterm exam. Thank you, students. Thank you all.